My new computer is busted. Not really broken per se, but it's bad enough that I had to send it in back to the manufacturer for the warranty. And unfortunately, it took just over a month for the power supply in the computer to break down, so I had to pay the shipping costs to send my 30-pound computer back, and it cost me 60 freaking dollars. But that's not really important because I don't really want to talk about the computer. Since right now it's a pretty frustrating issue for me. I really want to talk about what's going to happen in the next month, now that the computer is gone, and what might be happening after it. But I will talk about what this unfortunate event means. So I couldn't back up my files in the state the computer was in, so it's possible that I will lose a bunch of stuff, most notably the Hardcore Season 3 world, and I mean at least all the progress I made in episodes 13, 14, 15, 16, and 3 Flatlands SMP videos. So what am I going to do about that? I don't know. Well, I mean, I still love the Flatlands server, so I'll continue to make episodes for that, even if I lose 3 episodes of progress. And for the Hardcore series, the same thing goes, but I will have to revert back, obviously, to the world as it was in episode 12, meaning I'd have to redo the dragon fight and the wither fight and all that. But I won't be making videos until I get the computer back, at least not gaming videos like Minecraft, because I've just been too spoiled by the 1080p 60 FPS quality that I spent so much money on. I don't really want to revert back. So let's talk about what will happen after I get it back, presumably like a month from now. It's going to take a week to ship, 5 to 10 business days, which is 2 weeks, and then another week to ship back, so that's a month. So Cube World has released, but I don't believe we'll be making any videos on it. I don't plan on buying it. I never played it back in the day, so the nostalgia value that honestly I think that's one of the most important factors in the game. It kind of relies on it. It's lost on me. I don't really have any of that nostalgia. However, there is a game that does give me that nostalgia actually, and that is a little game called Clone Wars Adventures. It's kind of an MMO. Anyway, I'll get into it. When I was Tiny Zenger, I played this a lot. This was like my main game. This was my Cube World. This was my game even before I played Minecraft. I even had a $50 lifetime membership on the game that I got for Christmas one year. I've mentioned before that I collect Star Wars figures, and well, at the time, all the toys I got were exclusively Clone Wars figures because that's what was on the shelf. And they all came with a Clone Wars Adventures code that you could put in the game and get station cash, which was like their form of premium currency. See, I didn't play this game as religiously as I would have liked because, well, simply I was using my dad's computer and it wasn't really good. It was probably the slowest machine I've ever seen. I could run a couple of the Flash style games on it, but only a few of them. My favorite game mode was Republic Defender, but honestly that crashed after about 30 minutes or so in just a single game. It was basically tower defense, but it lagged after a while. My point is that the Clone Wars Adventures was my childhood game, even more so than Minecraft, since that was more, preteen, teenager me. I hadn't even thought about Clone Wars Adventures in years until last year, actually, when I went to a vintage toy store and I got a new Clone Wars figure in the box. So I opened it up and I found that Clone Wars Adventures station cache code, and I had that burst of nostalgia, and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta find it. Okay, so I ran to the computer and I booted it up, and I still remembered the website link from heart, clonewarsadventures.com. It's not really that hard to remember, but yeah, to my dismay, the game website redirected me to starwars.com, and after some quick research, I learned that the MMO was shut down in 2014. So it's over a year later now, this week, this goddamn week that my computer broke. It was this week that I discovered there was a Clone Wars Adventures emulator in the works. So from scratch, these people are rebuilding the game. And I spent nearly an hour in the alpha version, the single player alpha version of the emulator on my old PC, my laptop. I was just exploring, I was getting that nostalgia from all the rooms that you could go into. Unfortunately, the game doesn't have much in the way of content yet. It's really just exploring. But that is soon to change. Very soon. You see, this fall, the emulator is getting like a huge update, like an alpha update. And it includes multiplayer, working like shops and new mini games and all that fun stuff. So it seems to me that the game is about to become very, playable, and I am very hyped for it. So this will like 1,000,000,000% become a video or something on this channel. If not, you know, spawn an entire series with weekly live streams if it's good enough. But yeah, that's what's going to be happening when I get my PC returned from the manufacturer. So, man, I wish I could have made this video in a better quality or with better anything really, but this whole last week has just been complete chaos. I've only told you some of it, but so much of it has been going on in the real world that it's just had me a little dazed. Hopefully I don't have to, you know, go on another cold streak regarding uploads, you know, anytime soon. So thanks for sticking around to this rant slash update video thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.